We have to keep this sense of urgency because we know that Putin has not changed and will not change. He is a predator. In the last
Polish authorities granted journalists rare access to the heavily fortified Polowce Peschatka border crossing with Belarus on Wednesday, showcasing tanks, armored vehicles, barbed wire, and modern surveillance systems along a 200-kilometer stretch of frontier.
The budget we are allocating for national defense in 2026 is a record PLN $200 billion, $55 billion. This is almost a quarter of the entire Polish budget. No other NATO country spends this much on its security as a share of gross domestic product. History has taught us, perhaps all of us, that we must first and foremost take care of our own security.
The crossing, closed to public traffic since summer 2023, is equipped with cameras, heat sensors, and electronic monitoring towers. Soldiers and police patrolled the perimeter as part of a government-organized tour marking 2 years since the current administration took office.
It's no coincidence that we're here at the border, so we can say that our border is secure, our border is well protected.
Kiewiński framed the fortifications as a direct response to the rise of Russian imperialism and the weaponization of migration. The Polish minister insisted that Poland must be ready to repel any aggression.
We're dealing with the rise of Russian imperialism, and what seemed unimaginable just a few years ago is the use of human beings, foreigners, as weapons in hybrid warfare.
Across the border in Minsk, Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko dismissed claims that drones entering Polish and Lithuanian airspace originated from Belarus, stressing the country was neither threatening its neighbors nor seeking territorial expansion.
I must report to you, we have nothing to do with anything flying into Poland or Lithuania today. And if we started howling like they do after every drone flies into our territory, from Ukraine, Russia, via Poland, Lithuania, we never do that. We respond calmly through the appropriate channels. If they started howling after we shot down half of the drones, not knowing whose they were, what kind they were, we shot them down and that was it. We were unable to hit a few of them. We spent a lot of money to destroy these drones, which were not flying towards us, but towards Poland. And they were informed how many drones were flying to where. We also did not know whose they were, so get to work. They admit this. Nevertheless, they are causing trouble.
Lukashenko emphasized that Belarus is surrounded by powerful states, but remains capable of defending its territory. His message was firm. Minsk is prepared to respond decisively if provoked, but has no ambitions to conquer neighbors.
We are not trying to conquer anyone because we cannot, and we understand that perfectly well. We are surrounded by powerful states, this is true, but we are always ready to inflict unacceptable damage if anyone steps on our land.
He added that the West often inflates threats to justify its military buildup, warning that such hysteria is temporary and Belarus will act only in defense.
If someone needs to justify their actions to their neighbors who have gone mad, that's their problem. Let them deceive their people. This is only temporary.
Last week's drone allegations have escalated tensions, but footage from Polowce Peschatka shows a dramatic contrast. Poland parades armored vehicles and soldiers, while the Belarusian side remains quiet. What began as a migration crisis in 2021 has hardened into one of Europe's most militarized frontiers. A tense Cold War-style line, where every fence post, patrol, and ministerial statement signals a geopolitical standoff.